Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. So today is a little bit of a different video. I've never done this type of video before. I wanted to give you guys some advice on going to concerts and stuff like that because I get asked in the comments a lot and I get DMs and Instagram comments and tweets about this topic or anything relating to this topic. So I wanted to make you guys a video and give you guys my advice, my intake, and give you a little bit of my experience dealing with this issue. So I hope this video helps you guys, and I hope this video helps you guys and it makes you a little bit more comfortable when you go to concerts. So let's get right into it. So if you didn't tell by the topic of this video is anxiety at concerts and dealing with anxiety at concerts. So I have had anxiety for basically as far as I can remember. I don't ever remember a time where I didn't have anxiety, so I've been dealing with this my entire life. So I know exactly what it feels like, and I've definitely been to extremes, so I know how you guys feel, and I hope that I can kind of relate to you guys. But I'm going to be talking about how you can deal with anxiety at concerts. So the major thing that a lot of people worry about the most is the large crowds. So concerts attract large crowds, obviously, and I know that where I live, the venues are very small, so it's not that big, but to me it's big. So when I go to bigger places like a stadium like I did for Taylor Swift, it was very anxiety provoking, and I had a lot of anxiety over that. So what you can do when you are thinking about the large crowd situation, so what I like to do is try not to get too worried about it before you go, because from experience, my anxiety builds up before I actually get there, and then once I'm there, I'm pretty much okay. So the large crowd situation, when you're in the crowd or when you're in the audience or anything like that, just look around and just take in the situation. So I know that for me, anxiety, when I get anxious or something, a lot of people tell me to feel your feet on the ground, touch 5 things. That's a skill thing you can do, or a little thing you can do to manage it. So what I would suggest is just to look at yourself and just say, I am here, I am standing here, I'm fine right now, and I can do this. You have to just kind of convince yourself that everything is okay. And I know that's really hard for a lot of people because obviously you have a reason to be afraid, because there's a lot of things that go on today in the world, and after things like Manchester happened and stuff like that, I know that the anxiety level is pretty high. So going along with the large crowds, I know I didn't really get into that, but these topics that I'm talking about have to deal with that. So to make the large crowd situation better, what I did when I went to the Taylor Swift Reputation tour, I was in a stadium, so I was already really anxious. So when I got there, obviously I was having a difficult time, but my dad actually started talking to a security guard, and security guards, guys, are your friends. So always look around at the security guards, and I like to look at where they are, what they're doing, making sure having everything under control. I just like to know where they are, in the arena or the stadium or wherever you are. Usually they have police sometimes too, so they have police, security guards, anything like that. Always you can always just look around and see them, and it does make me feel better because I know that I'm protected. So going back to what I was saying, my dad actually started talking to a security guard, and he was so chill. He was one of the coolest security guards we've ever talked to, and that just made me feel so much better because they're nice people. They know what they're doing. When they're talking to you and having a conversation with you, it gives you this calm vibe. So it kind of puts you okay, well, they're not worried about anything, so I don't need to be worried about anything because they have it under control, they know what they're doing, and they are ready to deal with anything that happens if anything were to happen. I actually started talking to another one when I was about to go meet Taylor, so me and my sister were talking to some people too. Security guards, guys, are your friends, and it's always nice to, if you want to talk to them, go ahead if that would make you feel better. Just to know that they're there, that makes me feel better. So just look around, know your surroundings is basically one of the main things, is just know your surroundings, look at where the exits are, look at a way you can get out if something were to happen. This, of course, what I'm talking about, I'm not trying to like worry anybody. I'm just saying this as a precaution, like to ease yourself. So make sure like you know where the exits are. Make sure you like know where you can get out if you need to. Know where everything is, like basically know everything about the place you're going to, just to make it more easy for you so you are comfortable, so it's not like you're being thrown into this like bowl of people and like there's flashing lights and music and everything is crazy. So research if you want to, look at pictures on Google of like the arena or the stadium or the venue or wherever you're going to the concert, just to like make sure that you are comfortable with the surroundings. When I buy tickets, I do that because I like to look at the venues and stuff if I've never been there before, and I actually look at them to see if I'm going to be comfortable going to them. So this actually happened to me, and it's a really sad situation because when Christina Grimmie was here, I wanted to go and see her, and I actually looked up the venue, and it was a very, very, very small venue in a very like bad kind of part of this state. So I was like, no, it's fine, like I'll wait till she like gets bigger and I'll go see her on her own tour. And unfortunately that never happened, as you know, but that is what you can do, because it was one of those like little tiny like music hall things, and like I don't like that. It's too small. Like obviously you know what can happen, because there are people that don't do their jobs, and that's another situation in itself that I am still pretty infuriated about. But places like that I don't like to go to because you never know what's gonna happen. Like I don't like being in the city, so any venue that's in a city or anything like that I stay away from, because it just makes me uncomfortable. You don't know who's walking around, you don't know like where you are, there's too much chaos, like I just don't like it. So that's a tip you can do. Look at the venue if you are unfamiliar with it to see if you're gonna be comfortable, and it's okay if you're not. Actually, another example was the Sweetener sessions, so like the listening sessions. I wanted to go to one of those, but the venue thing, oh my god, it was just a mass of people. I would not have been okay with that, so that was a good thing that I didn't go to that. So that is actually a very good tip. Look and make sure you are comfortable with where you're going. So another huge thing that I feel like a lot of people question and a lot of people have trouble with is following the rules. So this sounds stupid, and this is like so weird to say, but guys, make sure that you are following the rules, because if you follow the rules, you are making everybody else safer. So I know the thing about the clear bags, a lot of people give crap about that because they're like, I don't have one, I don't want to bring one, I want to bring my own bag and stuff like that. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but like it's all for your safety, and it only takes one person to screw it up for everybody else. So if you don't have a clear bag, they don't cost much. They're on Amazon. I think I got mine for like $12. They don't cost much. Like, just take the safety measures, because one, it will make your experience a lot better because you don't have to fight with security guards like when you're trying to get in. And when you have a clear bag, even at the rep tour, they didn't even search my bag. They just had to look at it. So because it's clear, they can see what everything is in it. So I literally just was able to walk through. So it makes your experience much faster trying to get into the arena. Like, when you follow the rules, it just puts everybody else in so much a safer place. So make sure you're doing that. I know it's a pain in the neck, but unfortunately, circumstances have happened where we need to be safer. And safer is better than taking risks and putting everybody in danger, because it only takes one person. So make sure you follow the rules, like read up on your arena or like the stadium's rules. They have them on a website. Like every venue for the most part has a website. If they don't, you can contact them on social media. I've done that for like a couple concerts I went to last year. I didn't know what their like rules were for bags and stuff, and they told me, and then like I was all set. So just do the clear bag thing, whether you think your arena has it or not. I would suggest doing it, because odds are they're gonna want you to have a clear bag. And if you don't have a clear bag, guys, like I said in a previous video, they will literally either not let you in, or they will make you put it on a unguarded table where like anybody can walk by and take your stuff. And you do not want to do that, because they, like, security guards aren't going to stand there and guard your bags. They have way more important things to do. So your bags are just going to be left there on a table with everybody's stuff, and like anyone can steal it. Like, anybody can walk by and walk out with your bag. So it's a safety risk for you, and it's a safety risk for everyone else. So please just follow the rules and, like, make sure that you're aware of, like, what you can and can't bring and stuff like that, because overall it's just a safety measure, and knowing that everybody else is doing it as well as you will make you feel much more comfortable, because that's why they have these rules in place, because they want people to be safe and they want you to feel comfortable. So make sure you're just, like, doing that, because it's really important. So a couple other things I wanted to mention was for sound issues. If anybody has anxiety over sound, I know I do. I hate loud noises, which is, like, really ironic because I freaking love concerts. But music isn't noise. Like, to me, it's, like, beautiful. So if you don't like the loud noises and stuff like that, I know, like, Taylor Swift had fireworks and stuff. I didn't really like that, but I just kind of dealt with it. But you can wear earplugs. They sell them at, like, retail stores, your local grocery stores. Everybody sells retail stores. You can get it at, like, CVS, Rite Aid, like, stuff like that. Like, any pharmacy that you, like, that you're around, get earplugs. Don't be embarrassed about it, because there's nothing wrong with wearing earplugs. Like, babies do it, little kids do it, like, adults do it, older people do it, like, everybody does it. It's literally nothing to be embarrassed about. I almost did that for my first concert, actually. My dad brought some because we didn't know, because I don't like loud noises, so they figured I wouldn't like it, but I ended up being fine. But don't be embarrassed about it, because if you don't like loud noises, it's fine, and it dulls the sound, so it's like, trust me, like, cheering and, like, screaming can get really, like, obnoxious a lot of the time, so please don't be embarrassed about it, because I would do it. I just, like, can't be bothered, and I suck. So that is a tip that you could take if you don't like loud noises. Another thing that I want to mention is don't be afraid to take breaks. If you want to just take a break, walk out of the arena for a little while, walk around, like, you know, go to the bathroom, just take a break. Don't feel bad about that either. Like, maybe there's a song on the set list that that's not your favorite. Take a break. Like, just get out of there for a little while, just walk around. You know, like, you don't have to be embarrassed about that either. Everybody takes breaks. Like, people go to the bathroom all the time. People get up to go get drinks, get up to go get food. So, like, literally don't feel, like, weird about it. Like, it's not like you're sitting in math class and you're raising your hand to go to the bathroom. Like, literally just get up and go. Like, take a break. Feel free to do that. I know, like, it's tough because you want to see the whole concert and stuff like that, but take care of yourself above all else, because you want to give yourself a good experience and you want to do everything to make yourself less anxious as possible. Okay, so that was a video that I've really never talked about. If you guys like these kind of videos, topics and stuff, let me know in the comments down below. This kind of falls under my, like, Sweetener World Tour, like, series videos. So if you have any suggestions for, like, that kind of tour video, I don't have my outfit yet. I don't know anything about that yet, so I can't do those quite yet, but I will be. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this video, if it helped you, or other video topics like this you would like me to talk about. So I hope I helped you guys today, and thank you guys so much for the support as always, and take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.